Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Political crisis in Karnataka deepens further with 2 more MLAs resigning from Congress. Union Cabinet approves launch of third phase of Pradhan Mantri Sadak Yojana. Also gives nod to make POCSO Act more stringent, including death penalty. NIA attaches property of separatist leader Asiya Andrabi in Kashmir. Flood situation in Assam worsens further due to continuous rain. In Bihar, water level in many rivers touches danger mark. And in ICC World Cup Cricket, New Zealand beat India by 18 runs in first semi-final at Manchester. The coalition government in Karnataka lost 2 more MLAs today as MTP Nagraj and Dr. K. Sudhakar from Congress submitted their resignation letters to the Speaker. With this, the number of Congress and JDS MLAs who have submitted their resignation letters has gone up to 16, apart from 2 independents. Speaking to media persons, Speaker Ramesh Kumar has said that the process to accept the resignation cannot be speeded up as he has to follow due procedure. The political high drama in the state took an ugly turn in the day when Congress MLA Dr. K. Sudhakar was roughed up while he was returning after submitting his resignation letter to the Speaker. In another incident, Congress Minister U.T. Khadar and BJP MLA Renuka Chhaya had a verbal duel at the entrance of Vidhan Sauda. More from our correspondent.
The police had to intervene today to prevent escalation of open confrontation between Congress and BJP leaders in the Secretariat building today. The resignation of another 2 Congress MLAs, the incident of Dr. Sudhakar being taken away by the Congress leaders, and BJP protest against this outside Minister K.J. George office room, the sloganeering protest near Raj Bhavan by Congress JDS leaders have brought out political bitterness that was sowed 13 months back after the formation of the coalition government. All eyes are now on the Chief Minister Sri Kumaraswamy, who remained away from public view the whole day today. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
Earlier, a BJP delegation today met Karnataka Governor Vajubhai Vala amidst political crisis in the state. After the meeting, Karnataka BJP State President B.S. Yediyurappa reiterated his demand that Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy should resign as he has lost the majority. Speaking to media persons after submitting a memorandum to the Governor, he said there is no question of legislative session or a floor test as it is clear that the government has lost majority.
I requested with all our leaders to the governor, already MLAs given the resignation letter to the speaker. 2 independent MLAs, they are also resigned, so they told that we are going to support Bharatiya Janata Party. Now strength is reduced, so that is why I requested governor to take necessary action immediately, and there is no moral right to continue as Chief Minister Kumaraswamy.
In Mumbai, Karnataka Minister D.K. Shivakumar and his colleagues from Maharashtra Congress, Milind Deora and Naseem Khan, were detained today by the police outside the hotel where rebel MLAs are putting up amid high drama. Shivakumar, the Congress's troubleshooter, had been camping outside the Renaissance Hotel in Powai since morning to meet the rebel MLAs. More details from our Mumbai correspondent.
After being detained for a brief period, the Mumbai police have taken Congress leader D.K. Shivkumar to the airport from where he would fly to Bengaluru. Earlier in the day, Shivkumar, along with Maharashtra Congress leaders Milind Deora and Naseem Khan, were detained by the police from outside Renaissance Hotel after the situation there turned volatile. The hotel became a center stage of Karnataka crisis after Shivkumar was seen camping outside the hotel in a desperate bid to pull the Congress-JDS government from the brink of collapse. Slogans of Shivkumar "Go Back" were shouted by unknown protesters while some people were seen climbing to the high gates of the hotel. Sonali Ghadiyar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
Political situation in Karnataka continued to disrupt proceedings in Rajya Sabha today. The House witnessed repeated adjournments as Congress members protested over the issue. It was first adjourned till 12 p.m. as Congress members trooped into the well after Chairman Venkaiah Naidu denied permission to Congress member Anand Sharma to raise the issue. The House witnessed 2 more adjournments as opposition raised slogans against the central government. Congress leader Anand Sharma accused the BJP of destabilizing Congress-JDS government in Karnataka. Responding to it, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi rejected the allegation and said central government has nothing to do with it. In Lok Sabha as well, Congress members created ruckus over the issue and trooped into the well, raising slogans. Members from DMK, SP, NCP and others were also on their feet. Congress leader in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, reiterated his accusation against the government of horse trading. He said Karnataka Minister D.K. Shivakumar was not allowed to meet Congress MLAs in a hotel in Mumbai. Responding to it, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the rebel MLAs had written to Mumbai police that they were facing threat from Mr. Shivakumar. He said that Congress is accusing the centre because it is unable to manage its house. When Mr. Joshi was responding, members from Congress, DMK and TMC staged a walkout protesting the issue. Moving on, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said the government is committed to the path of fiscal consolidation. Replying to a debate on the Union Budget 2019-20, Ms. Sitharaman said it has set the target to keep fiscal deficit at 3.3% against 3.4% envisaged in the interim budget without compromising on the requirements of public expenditure.
The discussions have been very much in detail, and the number of MPs who participated in the discussion makes me feel very reassured that this House shall give maximum attention to issues related to the economy because, as I said during my budget speech, our emphasis is to ensure that economic growth, which is the prime instrument to bring Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, will be the focus of this government as much as national security.
Lok Sabha today passed the New Delhi International Arbitration Centre Bill 2019 by voice vote. The bill replaces an ordinance which was promulgated in March this year. It seeks to provide for the establishment of an independent and autonomous regime for institutionalized arbitration. The legislation provides for setting up of New Delhi International Arbitration Centre and declaring it as an institution of national importance for its overall development as a major arbitration hub. Replying to the debate on the bill, Minister of Law and Justice Ravi Shankar Prasad said, the government is keen to make the country a hub of international and domestic arbitration.
I want to give the assurance to this House. Our government's concern is very, very clear and categorical. We really want this institution to emerge as a global hub of international and domestic arbitration. The autonomy, the flexibility, everything would have to be there.
Leaders from Congress, TMC, BJP, BJD and TDP participated in the discussion and supported the bill and stressed on the need for appropriate dispute mechanism. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the launch of third phase of the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana or PMGSY. Speaking to reporters after the Cabinet meeting in New Delhi, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said it involves consolidation of routes and major rural links connecting habitations to Grameen agricultural markets, higher secondary schools and hospitals.
Today, Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken very landmark important decisions. Many of the bills will be coming before the Parliament in this session. The first major decision is to launch the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak third phase, which is more useful with a huge investment.
Under PMGSY said it is proposed to consolidate 125,000 kilometre road length in the states. He said the scheme would facilitate easy and faster movement to and from Grameen agricultural markets. Our correspondent reports it will entail an estimated cost of 80,250 crore rupees, out of which the central share will be 53,800 crore rupees, while the state would invest 26,450 crore rupees. The Cabinet has approved the amendments in the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences or POCSO Act 2012. It will make punishment more stringent for committing sexual crimes against children, including death penalty. The amendments also provide for levy of fines and imprisonment to curb child pornography. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the amendment is expected to discourage the trend of child sexual abuse by acting as a deterrent due to strong penal provisions incorporated in the Act. It intends to protect the interest of vulnerable children in times of distress and ensures their safety and dignity. The amendment is aimed to establish clarity regarding the aspects of child abuse and punishment thereof. The Union Cabinet has also approved the proposal to introduce the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Bill 2019. It will be introduced in the ensuing session of Parliament. The bill provides a mechanism for their social, economic and educational empowerment. This will lead to inclusiveness and make the transgender people productive members of the society. National Investigation Agency or NIA today attached the residential house of separatist leader Asiya Andrabi at Sohra area on the outskirts of Srinagar. The house has been attached under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. The NIA action came in connection with terrorism funding case investigation. 10 out of 15 Congress MLAs in Goa Assembly have merged with BJP. With this ruling, BJP's strength in the House has risen to 27. These Congress rebel MLAs met the Speaker a short while ago and informed him about the decision. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant was also present. In Assam, flood situation worsened today due to continuous downpour. Over 2 lakh people are reeling under the fury of floods in 11 districts. 3 persons lost their lives due to floods and landslides. NDRF and SDRF teams have been deployed in rescue works at Dhemaji and Lakhimpur districts. Several rivers, including the Brahmaputra, are flowing above the danger level. Flood waters inundated several roads, causing disruption in road communication. More from our correspondent.
National and state disaster response force teams have been deployed in rescue works at Dhemaji and Lakhimpur district. Nearly 87,000 people are affected in the worst-hit Dhemaji district. Several rivers, including the Brahmaputra, are flowing above the danger level. Flood water reached several roads across the state, causing disruption in road communication. Ban has been imposed in land excavation in Kamrup Metro district to prevent any possible landslide. Manas Pradim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
In Bihar, an alert of heavy to extremely heavy rain has been sounded in the state for the next 4 days. Officials of Meteorological Centre, Patna said more than 21 centimeters rainfall is expected tomorrow and Friday in some places. Heavy rain occurred in Muraliganj of Madhepura district, which received 23 centimeters rain in the past 24 hours. Due to incessant rain in catchment areas of Gandak, Kosi, Mahananda, Bagmati and Ganga, water level has touched the danger mark at several places. A flood alert has been sounded in low-lying areas and near embankments of these rivers. Indian campaign ended in ICC World Cup today after suffering a heartbreaking loss of 18 runs to New Zealand in the first semi-final at Manchester. Chasing the 240-run victory target set by New Zealand, India were all out for 221 runs. Collapse of Indian side began with early loss of 3 major wickets of KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli for 5 runs, adding 1 run each. Ravindra Jadeja's sensational 77-run knock raised hopes of a turnaround, but eventually the hot title favourites fell short by 18 runs. Earlier, New Zealand's struggles continued on a fresh day as they finished on 239 for 8. Resuming at 211 for 5, the Black Caps could add only 28 runs to their overnight tally in the rain-hit game, with a single boundary being hit off the remaining 23 balls. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was disappointed with India making a semi-final exit from the World Cup, but was impressed with the fighting spirit the team showed in the nail-biting contest against New Zealand. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. In Goa, 10 out of 15 Congress MLAs joined BJP. Political crisis in Karnataka deepens further, with 2 more MLAs resigning from Congress. Union Cabinet approves launch of third phase of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, also gives nod to make POCSO Act more stringent, including death penalty. NIA attaches property of separatist leader Asiya Andrabi in Kashmir. Flood situation in Assam worsens further due to continuous rain. In Bihar, water level in many rivers touches danger mark. And in ICC World Cup Cricket, New Zealand beat India by 18 runs in first semi-final at Manchester. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.